Hey there, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and we have a massive box of mystery ephemera to unbox and open. So this is an Etsy purchase, and I am going to link the shop in the space down below. They do these great big mega boxes of mixed ephemera, and they had really good reviews on the Etsy page for that shop, so I thought I might as well go for it, right? I think I'm going to cut the tape and then set the box off to the side and kind of move stuff so we can get a closer view for you guys. So I'll move a couple things around so I can do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, actually what I think I'm going to do is cut the tape here and we'll open it together, and then I'll move the box out of the way. Alright, this is the shop logo. It is called Memory Hole Vintage, and again I will link them down below. Oh, it's like a sticker. And she included a few of these. Auction every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern on Instagram Live at Memory Hole Vintage. Bid live in the comments with your Instagram account. No pre-registration required. That might be kind of fun to do. And we've got a thank you from your friends at Memory Hole Vintage. Okay. Got some nice tissue paper on top, and oh my goodness. There's just stacks of things. Okay, let's set this box out of the way so we can take a closer look at the items. Alright, we're going to start with these letters, our envelopes. So this is postmarked 1917. 3 cents in postage, a 1-cent stamp and a 2-cent stamp. This is addressed to Mrs. F.H. Carpenter in Union Springs, New York. These real vintage ephemera, like the color on these papers is just so beautiful. Here we have one from 1926, addressed to Mr. Edmund B. Ambler of South Britain, Connecticut. Okay, this one's... oh no, it's not sealed. It was cut open at the top. I was going to get really excited for a minute. And then if you look on the inside, there's blue. I don't know what causes that or why. Like, it's just pretty though. This is just a piece of an envelope, postmarked 1950 from Ontario. And the postmark here says Toronto. That's kind of cool. Royal Winter Fair. 4-cent stamp. This one from New York. July 13th. That looks like a 99. Could that be $18.99? 2-cent stamp. To Mr. Thomas D. Jenkins in New Haven, Connecticut. Are you open? Oh, it's open on the end. There. Here's one that has a NATO stamp, 3 cents. Postmarked 1952. And the address is in Hartford, Connecticut. Mr. Frank O. Jones. Ooh, look at the color on that one. And 1912, again, Mr. Frank O. Jones in Hartford, and a 1-cent stamp. That's amazing. Look at that. Look at the color on that. Again, sorry about the shadow of my microphone. Either we have to deal with the shadow of the microphone on this camera, or we have to deal with the camera that zooms in and out automatically. It's never a perfect situation. Okay, we've got quite a few comics. So this is from Marvel Comics, October 29th. I'm looking for a year. Cost was 35 cents. Call the Destroyer. From the creator of Conan. 1977. Oh, this is a movie ad for Bad News Bears Go to Japan. I'm still looking for a copyright date on the actual magazine. 1978. Cool. I haven't done much with comics and stuff in that kind of style of things, but it would be fun to make one with just comic characters. Look, here's an ad for Hostess cakes. That's cute. Twinkies and Ding Dongs. You could probably still buy a Twinkie that was around at this time and eat it. Sad. Thor! Alright, here we've got a couple things that are not comics. Oh, I was hoping there was going to be a photo in here. Look at this. Oh, this is Champlain Studios, Boston and New York. Look at this picture. He's beautiful. Oh my heavens. No date or anything, but holy cow, that's gorgeous. Oh, here's another one. Look at this cute guy. To Priscilla. It says up here, to Priscilla. Frenchie? 1950. An old classmate and one I'll remember. Lots of luck in your future. This cute little note here. That's cute. Oh, and here we have a poster. Lily, I'm reading the caption down here. Leslie Caron realizes that she loves Paul Malfarer, and the cute puppets look on approvingly. MGM's Lily by Technicolor. So this is like a movie poster. Here are characters, and there's some puppets that are watching them. Kind of creepy, but okay. Alright, I just grabbed another stack of stuff. So we've got some postcards here. This is Royal Poinciana Tree in Florida. And it's from 1952. There's quite a few of these. I don't know that I'm going to read out the notes in these. I know that's really fun and stuff, but in the interest of time, I am not going to read them out loud for everybody. This is from Vienna. You can see by this, and I learned from Barbara, that's how Vienna is spelt in their language, in German. I'm looking for a date. I don't know. It's too hard to pick out there. Here's one from Paris. And this is from 1970. Salzburg, another place in Austria. Again, the date is hard to tell. I think this says 22 at the end, if that's the year, 1922. I don't know. That's confusing. But this one and the one from Vienna are both addressed to the same person, Mr. and Mrs. Howard Bonsmeer. So I guess same couple. Anyway. And they also received this one, Westminster Abbey in London. And this one says 1970. So I'm wondering if these were also from 1970, the Vienna and Salzburg ones. Sorry, I'm going to have to pause and check my phone. My coworker's having a little bit of a stressful situation. Okay, this postcard is blank on this side, and it says Peaks of Otter Lodge and Sharp Top. I don't know where that is in the world. Oh gosh, more texts. Okay, back to the postcards. Ooh, look, this one's quite long. Is this 70s? I see bell bottoms. No date. You know, the postmark that covers the stamp, you know, they mark with the time and stuff, and the date. It's called the postmark, right? But I have always thought of it in my mind as the Mateos because that's what my high school Spanish teacher told us it was called. And so for some reason, that's just what I think of it as. All right, this one is from Zurich, and which is of course Switzerland, and addressed to the same couple. Um, it doesn't seem to be from the same person, no. And I can't quite make out a date. But this couple must have really, like, saved all of their correspondence, which is kind of cool. Constance Burdensi. This is an airplane that says Lufthansa. Is that German? Boeing 737 CityJet. 1971. No identifying information on this one. Let's see. Oh, Torun. And some words in a language that I cannot read. Oh, Polska. That's Poland. Well, this is from someone with very neat handwriting. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. 1982. There's this one, and that is Dolomiti. Repubblica Italiana, so somewhere in Italy. Oh yeah, it says right here we are now in Italy. Reading helps. Something in German, I think. We are in Austria, yep. Cool. Okay, what is this? It's like some heavy cardstock and then a card mounted on it. Compliments of F.G. Tomlinson, dealer in fine groceries and provisions. Belmont and Hancock Streets. Oh, the corner of Belmont and Hancock Streets, Malden. I wonder if this was like for some kind of calendar, like you'd tear off the pages down here. Okay, we have a magazine. Woman's World Magazine, February 1929. New spring fashions, exclusive style notes from Paris. Oh, needlework novelties for the modern woman. Oh, I am so excited about this. I mean, first, just this cover. So cool. Look at this. We've got drawings and advertisements and an article about fried chicken. Is this a story, though? Oh my gosh, it is. This is like, remember when in Anne of Green Gables, for those of you that know that book or movie, when she got a story published in a magazine? This is like when they put stories in there. This is a story about Avery, and he can't find a girl who knows how to cook. Okay, we've got another story, The Strange Case of Owen Chandler. One called The Lord Knows. I love these vintage ads and things, like for this is obviously for a book of some kind. The Hare and its intelligent care. Do we have any recipes? That would be fun. I'm seeing lots of stories. Okay, here's an ad for Campbell's Soup. Patchwork. Draperies over here on this page. Where 1/3 of America shops. Montgomery Ward & Co. Okay, so I have heard of Montgomery Ward. They had like a catalog or something, I think, as well as storefronts. And you could order all kinds of things. Oh, this poor lady's sick. Okay, I don't have time to look at all of these pages. Look at her, though. Oh, she's so gorgeous. We have some spring fashion. Okay, I just said I don't have time to look at all of these pages. I'm going to go through this a little bit later. I don't even need to wait to get to the bottom of this box. I already feel like it's worth my purchase. I'm very pleased. Okay, here we have a check from 1908. Cool. Talbot County, Maryland, a tourist guide. So it tells you all the cool places to go, and there's a map on the inside here. Hotel Northampton and Wiggins Old Tavern, Northampton, Massachusetts. Oh, it's a menu. Oh my goodness. Okay, and there's this little specials card here. $1.50 for broiled plank, boneless, shad and roe. Salad, choice of dessert, rolls, and coffee. I don't know what that means, but $1.50 for that dinner. Let's see what else they have here. Broiled halibut steak, $1. Pan-fried brook trout with bacon, $1.25. Broiled chicken lobster, $1.50. Baked stuffed lobster, $1.75. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Wow, this is amazing. Ugh. And this is the more expensive stuff. We've got dishes over here that are like specials. Soup, mixed salad, cheese and olive sandwich, and cantaloupe for 65 cents. Black walnut waffles with creamed chicken. What in the heck is that? 90 cents. Wow, this is amazing. Some of this stuff is going to get hoarded for a little while because I'll be too scared to use it. All right, this is a piece of probably a magazine. Oh, cute. Look at these cute girls laying out on the beach while the men behind them are being goofballs. Let's see. Oh my gosh. No way. Okay, these aren't just people. They're famous people. That's Paul Newman. Their names down here at the bottom. So we have Paul Newman, James Garner. Let's see. Buddy Ebsen. I've heard of him. He was on Beverly Hillbillies. Fess Parker was in a bunch of Disney movies. Gower Champion. I'm not sure I know that name. And then for the ladies, we have Kim Novak, Lee Remick, Dana Winter, and Joan Collins. What kind of magazine is this? Ooh! We have a couple spending some time together. Steve McQueen is that guy. Here we have a man in the swimming pool. This seems to be a lot of celebrities. So is this like a gossip column kind of magazine? Look at Paul Newman's eyes. I mean, look at that guy. Look at his eyes. They're so pretty. Ah! We're falling apart. There's Lauren Bacall. I don't know how Humphrey Bogart got her. Like, she's so much prettier than he is. Wow. Lots of famous people from back in the day. Oh my gosh. That's Fred Astaire dancing with his son. Ah! Oh, that's so cute. Alright, here we have a little booklet for you, honey, on Christmas. Who makes a nice day twice as nice? Okay, so is this just... Oh, it's like a little picture book. That's like also a greeting card, kind of. So, again, who makes a nice day twice as nice? And skies seem twice as sunny. Who makes a movie twice as good? And a joke just twice as funny? And who, when payday is far off and I'm short on money, makes me feel like a million with a billion? You do, honey. Merry Christmas. Handwritten, love, Johnny. That's cute. Okay, what is this? So we have some pages stapled up on top. Random pictures. Here's a little girl playing with her doll. Baby. A tree. A ship. A mama and baby. Jesus. Oh. Baby Jesus. A postcard of a car. A guy and some hunting dogs. Horses. A river. Oh, there's a fishing guy. I'm probably not holding these up very well, am I? Can you see that better like that? Sorry. There's a mama and a kid out playing in the yard. Snowy wintertime. Cute baby. Flowers. Another baby. Kid with a cow. A girl in a pretty dress. And a country scene in the autumn. So these are kind of like embossed. I wonder what... I don't know if you can see the back of the page, how it's embossed, but you could see while I was holding it up, like there's some texture there. Wonder what this was for. Okay, what is this little book? How to be worldly without leaving your kitchen. Are we going to get recipes in here? Yes! I don't know why I love old recipes so much. And these can't be that old because, you know, like color photos and stuff, but We've got some Creole pot roast, Creole, lots of Creole cooking, Mexican food, Italian food. I don't see a date on this. Yes, I do. 1964. Ooh, 1778. Oh, the town was incorporated in 1778. Report of the town officers of Grafton, New Hampshire, 1978, for the year ending December 31st, 1977. Okay, town report. Next stack, we have a photo. Now this is kind of gotten blurry a little bit with time, but this looks like a family. This girl sticking her tongue out. That would be my niece Harper. Oh, wow. No names or anything. Okay, this is an old letter from 1932. Uh-oh. 1932, and it says stocks and bonds on it. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you don't remember your history lessons, that was in the Great Depression. Wow. That's amazing. I took a college class once that, like, the entire semester we were focused on literature, movies, etc., like everything that was the 1930s. It was one of the best classes I ever took. Okay, Continental Airlines. Looks like just a little pamphlet. Probably not something I'd use. Okay, this is, what's his name, that my grandpa loves. Not my grandpa, my grandma. Lawrence Welk, is that who that is? Yes. Lawrence Welk, right there. This is a bunch of pictures that I guess were people were here on his show. I know that there was something about bubbles on his show, like they had like some kind of bubbles that happened. I don't know very much about the show. Like I said, my grandma really liked it. I remember her talking about it a lot. I'm looking to see if I recognize any of these people. Yeah, these must be just like regular people on the show. I don't know that any of them are very recognizable. I'll have to show this to my grandma when I go home the next time. She will get a kick out of it. Okay. La Ville de Quebec. I probably didn't say that right. We all know I suck at pronunciation in foreign languages. Oh, this is so fragile and it's so beautiful. Oh. Okay, so this is talking about the opera Carmen. Okay. So this is Gallimarie was the first Carmen in Bizet's opera. Minnie Hawk introduced the role to New York in 1878. Emma Calvé sang it at the Metropolitan in 1893. Look at her dress. I mean, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if I can carefully open up these pages because I don't want to damage them. You can see. So we have these other ladies who played Carmen. Olive Fremstad in 1904, Mary Garden 1912, Geraldine Farrar 1914. It says she played it as a sexy wench. I don't think her outfit screams sexy wench, but probably in 1914 they thought that that was kind of risque. All right, here we have some more vintage ads. Look at this girl. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, this is Aluminum Boats by Kaiser Aluminum. Is this like a product catalog maybe? Just lots of ledger paper, diagrams. Oh, we have some pictures here. Parts. What is this? The catalog and guide for doll makers? What? Okay, so there's like a magazine and then there's extra stuff stuck inside that's more about doll making. Alright, I want to find a date and then we'll look at some of the pictures. 1987. Not super old, but some strange pictures of dolls and doll parts. Headless bodies! Ah! Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. They're like marching. They're coming to get you. Ah! Why is that so creepy? Okay, it's time to close the doll catalog. We have some sheet music. Just try to picture me down home in Tennessee. What does the cover look like? Oh, that's pretty. It's too bad I don't have my piano here. I could like play out some of these. Oh, I know Stormy Weather though. Is this the same Stormy Weather song I'm thinking of? Yep. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather. That was a terrible rendition. Here we have a book page. Ralph thinks of home. A fallen soldier in this picture. Postcard of a crumbling down old castle in Scotland. Urquhart Castle in Loch Ness. Monkey Doodle Doo. Unbreakable Kitty record. Oh my gosh, I used to have kitty records. The record actually isn't in here. It's just the envelope that the record would have come in. I remember I had Disney ones, and there was something about Clarabelle Cow on one of them. A Guide to the Seashore Trolley Museum by Robert E. Kelly. Where? New England, 1997. Oh, that's not very old. Oh. Okay, so this is an art print, copyright 1904 by Otis H. Camera battery died, but we're rolling again. I just got to these art prints. Look at this. Copyright 1904 by Otis H. Keene, New York. Look at her. This one's also 1904 by Otis H. Keene. This is a photo. It says Iceland down here. Oh, that makes me think of that Will Ferrell movie, Eurovision Song Contest. I love that movie so much. I probably watched that like 7 times when I was out of my house with the whole remodeling stuff happening. Oh my gosh. This is a stock certificate from the Boston and Maine Corporation, 1964. And it's got holes punched in it, so I'm sure that it's like null and void now, but oh my gosh. The Boston and Maine. Have you seen the movie Simon Birch? They talk about the Boston and Maine train in that movie. That's how the mom travels and where she meets the man that would become the father of her child. Aw, this little booklet of Christmas carols. Look at those cute little guys singing. You have some cool old-fashioned font on the back. And just a bunch of Christmas carols, sheet music. Okay, we've got a bunch of old paper, and it's held together with this piece of rope. here. It says it's a calendar. This calendar has been written in response to innumerable requests from many of my friends for something novel, new, and good in sandwiches and beverages. It would appear when glancing over the long list of sandwiches found on the menus of popular tea rooms that not another combination could be suggested, and yet the possibilities of making many more palatable sandwiches, it seemed, as I experimented with unusual combinations, inexhaustible. And he goes on, he or she goes on to talk about sandwiches. Elizabeth O. Hiller is the name there. Oh my gosh. Breads used for sandwiches, fancy butters and salad dressings. So, and then it's like a calendar of a sandwich to eat every day. Let's find the one for today. What day is it? It is April 24th. While I'm filming this, I'm not sure when this video is going to upload, but that's what today is. College Girls Sandwich. Grate American cream cheese or mash 3 Neuchâtel cheeses and work with a wooden spoon with enough cream butter until a soft paste is formed. Okay, so cheese and butter. Add a dozen olives finely chopped. Chop 3 pimentos, rub through a sieve and add pulp to the cheese mixture. Okay, I think I'm going to pass on this particular sandwich. Cheese and olive, not my favorite kind of thing, but oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Ah, I can't take it. Okay, so next up we have this envelope. This is paper doll here. What shall we find inside? Not a paper doll. We have this kind of print. It says Fanny Elsler. Reprinted in 1981. But when was it painted originally? I don't know. Oh! These are the paper dolls though. Look, we have a doll and some clothes. Okay, so it's meant to replicate the art in this thing here. I see what they're doing. Oh my gosh, and it has a backside too. Cute. I have a couple of things I've done with paper dolls in altered books and stuff. That'll be fun. Okay, what is this? The President of the United States of America. To all who shall see these presents greeting, know ye that reposing special something and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Charles Rowland Crossett, I do appoint him Major of Infantry in the Army of the United States. This is someone's like promotion papers in the Army. On the 10th day of September, 1929. So this is after World War I, but before World War II. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is such a beautiful thing to have, but it makes me sad that his family doesn't have this paper. I have some things from my grandpa from World War II, and I would feel very uncomfortable if other people had that. So this is for Major of Infantry. Here he is, Captain of Infantry. And again, Captain of the Infantry. So he had quite a career in the military. Wow. Okay, we've got another big envelope, and it also says paper doll. Oh, it's the same exact one. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. This is another envelope for a kid's record. That's so cute. Winchester Cathedral is what it says down here on this photo, and it's probably a postcard, but it's been backed on this other paper, like glued down. And on the back we have some kind of magazine print photo. Winchester Cathedral. It's gotta be in England, right? Pinochle score pad and instructions for playing auction pinochle. I've never played pinochle in my life, but these score pads are so pretty. Woo! Yay! Accept from me with hearty cheer the honest wish that's printed here, a very happy new year. It's a nice little card. And oh look, it was a postcard. Sent to Mrs. Eliza Thorley, and the date's covered up. But it has a 1-cent stamp, so it's got to be from a long time ago. Oh, that makes me so sad. Why did they glue this black paper down on it? Clermont-Ferrand, Fontaine Monumentale de la Place de... I don't know. It's a fountain. Oh, postcard. They've written upside down, I am in something something, one of the large cities of France. Why do these people glue postcards on things? On the back side we have more Clermont-Ferrand. Okay, this makes me nervous. Stirling Castle. Stirling is in Scotland, I believe. Yes, one of the grandest of Scottish castles. I don't know what this is. Let's see. The Royal Albert Hall. Okay, that's in London. Cunningham radio tubes. Map and log. Laconia, New Hampshire. I'm looking for a date. A date. Yeah, I'm not seeing dates here. They have radio stations listed by state, though. So, where's Wyoming? 1. In Casper. Casper's about like 5 hours away from me. Here's a map at the back. I see more paper dolls. Dolly Dingle's trip around the world. So she's got some cute little outfits. A little puppy. Here is a giant postcard with the map of Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket Islands. And 1949 postmark. Very washed out writing. What in the world? Look at how long these are. So it starts here. And then all the way over here. I mean, they're all gorgeous vintage ads, but why are the papers so long? Okay, from what I can tell, it's just this one page, and I'm getting nervous, so I'm gonna set this aside. If I find out later that there was another page, I'll stick it in another video for you guys. Here is a Scottish bud thistle, printed in Scotland. How did I know it was a Scottish bud thistle? Because I just knew. Actually, I remember that from that movie Maid of Honor, when Patrick Dempsey's best friend was engaged to a Scottish guy and he sent her a bud thistle for her bridal shower. Alright, we have some more very old paper. Art and artists of our time. Ooh, another thing from Scotland. A map. Here is Stirling, Glasgow, Inverness, Aberdeen. I recognize some of these. Fort William. I've read the first couple of Outlander books in Fort William. Some bad things happen there. This is a Radisson Hotel and Spa in Edinburgh. Here's a little card that says dreams come true on it. More of this art and artists of our time. This is a painting called Rosalie by Washington Allston, so same artist as we saw in that other one. This paper is so brittle, like I'm so scared that I'm going to damage it more than it already is. More postcards glued onto things. Why? Why? Paulac? That looks French. Oh, Bordeaux. That's definitely in France. Ed Welch's 1982 State of Maine Antiques Buyer's Guide. Lots of just text here. I don't see pictures or anything. New England Railroad Situation. Alright, here is a printed piece of art, an angel. There, oh, it's a calendar page. I'm not a big fan of this particular piece. Alright, this is the last stack of items. This is an art print, The Lute Players by Maxfield Parrish. I get the feeling that this was done in the 70s only because of this hair that we've got going on here. It's a little frizzed out and wild. Solitude, also by Maxfield Parrish. These little birds. I don't see an artist name or anything. Oh, it's down here in Japanese, Chinese, I don't know. And also don't know what that says. Helpful hints for successful entertaining. Ooh, this needs to be investigated. By Calvert Distillers Corporation at the Chrysler Building, New York City. 1937. Tips for convention, banquets, and parties. Breakfast, luncheons, dinners and banquets, dinner menus, a bridge. Why a bridge? Oh, the game bridge. It's talking about bridge chairs should be comfortable and the lights not too glaring, have uncovered tables, no white cloths, have plenty of smokes, ashtrays, and matches at every place. Oh my gosh. Tell me this was written a long time ago without telling me. Oh my gosh. Stags and smokers. Beefsteak party. What in the world? Dances. Oh. She has a sign on her back that says 10 cents a dance. That's horrifying. Outings. Beach parties. Wow. That is something. And probably full of things that are not helpful in our 2023 world. Okay, we've got another postcard here, and it says Edinburgh. Fairyland Express, another kid's record envelope. And here's another one, Over the Rainbow. Aww. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's an art print I just found by J. Muller, commissioned by the People's Savings Bank of Holyoke. This is one of a limited edition, rendered by New England Watercolors. And the last item, Wonderland. Sorry, no minors. America's Bicentennial? Races? Let's investigate more. So 1776 to 1976. I know there was a big bicentennial celebration for the country turning 200. Oh, look at this. Look at how old it is. We've got racing results here. Greyhound charts. You have the Belmont results. That's gorgeous. And it stained this page. You can see where this was laying. This part of the page is stained. I love it. I love it. I love it. So it looks like maybe there was no minors allowed because it was like a lot of racing and stuff. So this, I would imagine, would just be part of the events at the bicentennial thing. But there's a lot of racing going on, and someone had circled some. So here they circled City Sensation, and here they circled Hi There Opal, and they've made some calculations here. There's some numbers written out. Is it all dog racing? Dog racing's not as fun as horse racing. I actually have no idea what dog racing is about. My grandpa raised and trained race horses, so I know more about that. Okay, we now have a massive pile of vintage ephemera that I get to play with and work with. And holy cow, was there a lot of fun stuff in this box. I can't believe this giant pile fit in this box. Definitely, I feel like it was worth the money I paid for this box. Again, I will link the Etsy shop in the space below, and you can check out some of their products. They don't only have this, they have other things available for sale as well. And I am a big fan of supporting these Etsy shops and small businesses. And yeah, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get to work. I've got a project that I'm kind of knee deep in the middle of, and so I need to get back to that. In the meantime, have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading or crafting or both. Adios.